Picture this. You are walking on the stage and suddenly you trip, right? You are approaching your senior, your boss with something to eat or drink, and you spill that food or that drink on your boss. You are in the public and suddenly you suffer from wardrobe malfunction, right? How embarrassing this feels. We feel that the world is about to end, right? But you and I, we both know that is not true, because these are certain embarrassing moments which we remember for long. But the point is, what to do immediately after facing that embarrassment. For the longer run, I have a solution which I will tell you by the end of the video. But before that, how to maintain cool, how to remain cool and in control after facing such kind of embarrassment. So I have just 3 points for you. Follow either of these 3 points. All three independently can also help you. You can combine these 3 points as well, and it will always help you to remain cool in any embarrassing situation. The first point is, the worst mistake what we do in this situation, we pretend that nothing bad has happened. Everybody saw you tripping down on the stage. Everybody saw you were suffering, you suffered from a wardrobe malfunction, right? They all saw it. If we are ignoring it, it shows how low in confidence we are. Rather than that, accept it, acknowledge the mistake you made. My god, I need to be very careful when I'm walking on the stage. You are owning that mistake. You are not running away from it. You are not pretending that you made something horrible in that situation. You did something horrible in that situation. That is the worst thing we do, and that is the first thought which always comes in our mind. Never ignore it, please. Always acknowledge it and move on. Continue with what you wanted to do. For example, we have seen so many clips on social media about those models who are walking on the ramp. Many of them, male or female, they suffer from wardrobe malfunction, right? They don't cry in that situation. They continue to do what they were supposed to do, and that adds up to their grace, to their confidence, and they own that particular embarrassing situation. They don't run away from it. So that is the first point. Acknowledge it and move on. Now the second point, it highlights the way we perceive the situation. For example, let's say you fell down in front of the public. Now there is a one perception of us which is thinking of it as a big humiliation, a very negative setback in my life, in my confidence. My god, how am I going to recover from this embarrassment? This is the negative side. We have to change the perception from the negative to the positive. How? Just take it as a funny incident. Take it as a story which you will tell your friends, your family in the future, your children, your grandchildren in the future. I did something horrible that day. I fell, I did that. It becomes another funny incident which happened in your life, another story for you, so that you can share with your family, with your friends, with your peers, with anybody you want to share. So that will add up to your confidence. That will add up that you don't take life in a negative way. You always take life in a positive and in a funny way. I'm not asking you to always make it funnier. No. But if we are taking it in that way, that yes, I did fell on the stage on that particular day. Yes, it hurt my back a little. Yes, I had to face the public, but that gave me the confidence to face the public in such situations again in the future. So that was not the funny take you took out of from that past memory, right? But you take it as an, this is something which will help me to move on. That is a source of my motivation. That is a source of a funny story. Whatever it is, we are changing the perception from the negative side to the positive side, and we have to start doing it. Now comes the third and the last point of this video. You have to separate that particular embarrassing moment from your identity. That is not who you are. Everybody in the world makes mistakes. Everybody. We all have made mistakes so many times. We all have faced embarrassing moments so many times. That is not who you are, right? So don't take that one negative moment to be your entire life. You're not that. Yes, people might make fun of you. They might laugh at you. They might again and again poke you. They might again and again irritate you by recalling the same situation which caused you embarrassment. That is what they can do, right? Because they don't have anything better and they know that you are superior to them. So they're trying to make you feel inferior by again and again pretending that situation was so embarrassing for you. But you know that very well. That was a funny story, right? That was something which you acknowledged and you moved on. So that is something which is no longer bothering you. But now here in this situation, you are actually feeling very pity for those people who are making you feel bad about that embarrassing situation, because now this is giving you the point of realization that they are so low and so inferior to you, and you are so superior to them. Nobody makes fun of any embarrassing situation for anybody else. People try to lift each other up, so they are the good people in your life. But those who are trying to make you feel bad about it, they already have lost. They're already under you, they're already inferior to you. All right, so cherish on that particular acknowledgement, and do not associate that moment of embarrassment to be your whole identity. See, these are the 3 points which will immediately help us to remain cool and calm after facing any kind of embarrassing situation. Because always remember, greats and greats of the past, of the present, have made so many bad, embarrassing situations for themselves. They are not quitting their life. They are not shying away from facing the public. They're living and owning, and they're winning in the life. All right. Now, this was how we can remain cool. But suppose something bad happened, something embarrassing happened long back, few months back, few years back, still it is haunting you. So for that, I have a solution. I have made a hypnotherapy session completely free of cost. If you want the link, kindly let me know in the comment section. I will provide you the session. Listen to the session on daily basis. That will help you to get over that particular embarrassing situation. All right. But apart from that, follow these 3 points which I discussed with you today. So that was all for today's video. If you want to add any other point for the existing list, do let me know in the comment section. I will see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye.